Most likely, it looks like we're going to be playing on Thursday or Friday next week. Our first match is going to team Modri. But now that's looking the most likely. Do you then any mental warm-ups before game 1 like in Tony, etc.? Not really. I mean, mental warm-ups. Define mental warm-ups. I'm mostly like thinking about and strategizing throughout. Like, I'm not really sure what you're referring to when you say mental warm-ups. Let's push one since we're already there. Mooring a miss. Goth got an early eco bonus too. What is that change again? I know they were changing something with Goth. I think it's something with Hunters, right? Is it something with Hunters? I don't remember though. I'm also using a new keyboard right now. I'm getting used. I bought a Norwegian keyboard, but it has different keys than the old one. I thought I was getting this with the same type of keys, like these are like optical keys. It's a Razer keyboard. Not sure yet how I feel about it, but there might be a little bit more misclicking for the time being on the CAS board. 30% longer lasting hunt. Yeah, something like that. Sounds about right. That's solid. I mean, it is a better Mayans hunting bonus, let's say. And that's not too shabby, right? So, Hunt's S tier confirmed. Is it 20%? What is minus bonus? Is it minus 10 or... Is minus bonus 10 or is it 15? Raul! Thanks for the 50 stars. Rage Arabia. Everything is Rage these days. We want to play Rage, but there are no lobbies, suitable lobbies yet. 15% all resources, okay. So if the hunt is 20%, it's a slightly better mines bonus just for the hunt for Goth. Still very respectable bonus by all means. New patch is insane. Have you read it? I mean, I knew about most of the changes because we were asked of our opinions as part of on the Discord. So I knew about most of the changes. But yeah, I don't know everything that made it through in the end. So I want to preserve my thoughts for like a review later when everything is out with official patch notes and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not really gonna like dive into details and be like sharing my thoughts and everything just yet. Patch notes available? I don't think so, but there are like community members that are like going through everything and checking and like figuring out the changes. What do I want to play here? We are Goths, so like first instinct is infantry, but he's Malians. We still do like many arms opening into ranges. Something along those lines. Wall fast castle? That's not really a Goth strategy, my man. You don't have any better walls. You cannot build more than palisade walls, so it's a bit yikes in many ways. He has like a bit of hilly map, so we can maybe try and just play like arms into like range and take it from there. Feels probably the best bet against Mullins as well. Mullins are pretty damn good in the opening, so we'll see. Beto is gonna be dominating. Very likely, very likely. Or not unlikely, rather. No trap, no bueno. How much do I need? I need 2 more trips-ish. That's fine. No. Why are we eating the sheep there? Okay, you can. Oh, he's going with arms himself. That's gotta be okay-ish for us. Not if I keep eating the scout hits like that, though. That's fine. I think we're not gonna do any upgrades here. This is kind of the dream game though for Malians, I have to say, to get to play like Drush into double range. So we are kind of giving him a situation he's probably quite happy with. But don't really have much of a choice either, I feel like. It's range. I think I'm gonna go a bit eco-focused though. Like I'll do horse color as well and we'll play a little bit more conservative in some ways. I feel like I kind of have to. Because he's saving a lot of wood on buildings, so I have to kind of try to take advantages elsewhere. And my gamble in quotes is gonna be going eco upgrades. That's nice. So I'm not doing fletching right off the bat. So I'm afraid you can't even pull 22 Pokemon arms into archers. Not an easy build to do, so you shouldn't feel bad about that. This is about to overchop. Let's see if we can get there in time. Or over Garrett Forage. Oh, we're getting some value here. Some value that we shouldn't have gotten, let's say. Thank you, Michelle. Same to you. Why am I being attacked? Okay, his archers are defending. Never mind, his archers are attacking. And they have fletching. That is a bit yikes. But in the end it should be 2 for 2. Might even come out ahead in the final trade there. Okay, that's good. He knows I don't have fletching. Oh, though. So we know I cut some corner there. But it's working out. Kind of. Why am I doing that? Let's just do house wall all the way. So what we can expect right now is that he did not do, for example, that he does not have horse color. So I might long term have a better wood income. Might. That's a big if as well. Should be able to get a snipe here. Adding scouts. I'm fine with this though. That's been going quite well. He also added stable really early. So his real eco has to be hurting a little bit. If I can fully wall behind this, And I think we are in a pretty decent spot. It's probably still gonna have better castlage time and such. The point is, long term, I might be in a pretty alright spot. It's probably overly adventurous, I have to say. I can. Oh, not this way. Oh shit, that's completely blocked. Didn't realize that. Okay. Maybe we just got the corner now, get the castlage. Thought I could go through this forest, but it's completely blocked. Do I just stay range units? Oh, let's make it like a double. Double stable feels wrong though, because he has camel. Whatever, I think it's fine. Village is hard to play in your opinion. Can't disagree with that. Village is where you set the foundation for the rest of the game, so it is very important. Is 9 Stage gonna be the common way going forward? I think the common, what we're gonna have continued, is just a variation like we have now. We're gonna lose all this, but that's kind of as expected. We make a night switch behind us. Don't tell me there's a hole. We are house walled everywhere as well, so let's see. Your god spam infantry to GG. Infantry is kind of fine against Malians, unless it's like a situation where he has like a lot of what's the word? Gibetto. But I do like our eco setup here. I think we're in a very good economic spot. Would be fun if there's a gap. It would not be fun if there's a gap. You're mistaken, sir. Highly disagree. Beg to differ. Yeah, I would like TCs on wood. I think this is a safe one. Do I go +2 armor right away? Just to get that oomph? I think not. I think we need numbers. Numbers be more important. You could play like crossbow camel, and that can be really hard for me. That's why I need TCs. Maybe I need a TC on the front even on stone. Although I do make myself a target. That's the only other natural spot for a TC I see. Right off the bat. He has the gate locked. Let's see if this one will work. Is that actually enough? One villager to rule them all? Looks like it. Yeah, it's unlikely that he's gonna get super caught off guard here, but You never know. Ooh. Alright, so begins the struggles. Where are his crossbows? Here they are. Doesn't have too many, but that's enough to snipe my monks. I'm gonna need a seed workshop. Go and pick up relics for now. If a scorpion will be enough. So I wonder where it's gonna put the pressure now. Oh, it's just staying there for now. That's fine. We're definitely gonna have a forward sea workshop on our face very soon. I am mining stones. I might be able to get town watch. I might be able to English words. Wait, I do see all the relics, actually. They're kind of weirdly spawned. Where's the Mangano? We're waiting. I'll be able to drop a defensive castle at some point. Actually, right now, Huskell will be an insane unit for me. For the time being. Still need some time though to get this Mangonel out, so we have some little bit of time here. Is there a Mangonel yet? Oh, he's doing Redemption Monks. Oh, that's clever actually. That's a good start. I think I'm gonna commit here. I just want to get rid of his crossbow numbers, honestly. And we succeeded in that, so I think that was a very good trade overall. Might not look like it, but I think it was. Not sure what he's converting here. Is that really worth it? Still very happy with that. No, My relic! Worth it. Okay, Eco is slipping a little bit behind this. That's fine. I wish I had some upgrades. Like, for example... Squires, all the good stuff. We are ready to drop a castle though. I would like to get it on the hill. That would be extremely ambitious. I think that's the safe play. Let's go for the safe play. We gotta set up for the spam. barracks is this? Don't want to walk too much under the TC because then he can shoot with the TC. We don't want him to shoot our mangonels through the town center. So I did crossbow again as well. Thought he was doing redemption monks, but apparently not. No! Or yes, depending on what happens here. Convert! Nice. Okay, let's commit. We are gonna commit. He wants to drop a castle on our face. I don't like it. Think he's gonna resign. And they're buffing infantry? Are you kidding me? Look at this. He might be on the way to Imp though. Actually, very likely he's on the way to Imp. One TC push by him? Nah. Very certain this has more than one TC. Very certain about that. Okay, we should be able to knock our way through. Gebero would be the big issue for us potentially. That works. He already has a castle. Oh, I'm losing all my units for free. The knights are still good, but he doesn't have too much in terms of forms of upgrades. We should still be able to take good trades here. We also have a lot of relics already. We can grab that one as well. That would be lovely. Looks like he's going with knights as his answer. God's gonna Goth? Yes. Let's see if we can grab a few of those. Oh, it's open! Let's go! Thing is, I can just go pikeman as well here. If we need to. Oh boy, Geberos are coming! Wonder if that castle is aggressive enough. Don't like that they start repairing first. Actually, I'm starting to wonder if I can even do that castle. Oh boy, I'm committed. We cleaned up most Geberos, so it should be fine. Not the overchop again. In this case, overchop, yes. Yes, the overchop. That should be fine. Just have to be... Actually, no, Geberos don't have pass-through damage. What am I thinking about? I was like, we cannot stack, because then the Geberos get the value. But if it's fine. Is he dropping his own castle somewhere? No. Yeah, we got 4 relics. That's solid. See a trap? Just attack everywhere like the Bulgarians against Mongols game. Yes. Where's the trap? There it is. Good thing is he might feel like he has to make trebs, yeah. Instead of Gebero, in which case his army will be missing, his army is lacking as well. Yeah, this is not a one easy push there. Baracos ever, yeah, these were intended to just constantly raid here. And we have the power play through the middle. They want to nerf buff infantry. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How crazy is to think that Goth might be an S tier civ after this hunt bonus? They're not going to be S tier. Not S tier, no. He had Farimba. Farimba is an Imperialish upgrade. Extremely unlikely that he got it. He had it. I didn't expect that. They're buffing infantry. Apparently there's a new upgrade and tech and stuff coming for infantry in the upcoming patch, so seems like it. I think this was a good example of how to attempt to cut corners in order to, like, how to say, like, I feel like if you play, if Goth against Malins play exactly the same mirror, Malin will win every time. So you need to try and cut corners and get advantages elsewhere. And I did that by going eco approach with a bit more conservative, but still. I think we also were aggressive as well in the earliest stage, despite that, so it was good.